Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video. Check it out.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Workshop Wednesday and today we've got a VW Transport.
Okay, so we'll start it up. We'll have a listen to it and I'll show you.
I've been walking down the
Okay,
road
so
less traveled.
if anyone wants to
Through the dust
okay, so yeah,
and
that
the
is at the back
gravel.
of the cylinder head.
Every step,
Okay.
every fight I face, I keep moving up.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Workshop Wednesday and today we've got a VW Transporter in for you. And it's a little bit of a smelly one, I think.
Smelly one, eh?
A smelly one. Reason being is...
So yeah, so basically when this vehicle's running, it's putting exhaust fumes into the vehicle. It absolutely stinks in here when the engine is running.
to be fair...
I'm not saying the vehicle stinks. I'm saying when the engine's running, the fumes stink coming in. But yeah, so basically the reason this one's come in is for an engine management lights on.
Yep.
So basically carried out a diagnostics the other day, just a quick read for him, and it came up with EGR faults. So I cleared everything because a couple of old faults in there and things. A couple of days later, a week later, whatever it was, engine management light came back on. So he also mentioned about fumes getting into the vehicle. So I've just had a look under the bonnet, and where the EGR valve is, there's a pipe that's leaking fumes, which is the fumes into the vehicle. But also, because that's leaking gases, the EGR will be giving you false readings. So just wanted to kind of just show what's going on with this one. So what we'll do is do a quick scan, which we're just going through now. So yeah, so we'll just do a scan on here with the trusty hotel.
Not by the security force.
Radio's doing something by itself, by the sounds of it.
It's just because it's searching through it. Come on. It's had enough.
It always takes its time.
There we go. So oil pressure switch, so we could probably get one of them ordered as well. NOx efficiency, reduce system performance bank 1. So my first protocol with this one is to fix the exhaust leak and then give it a run down the motorway. We're also going to have a look at this oil pressure switch. We'll have a look at them now, see if they're accessible and test them. Nothing has flagged up about the EGR valve this time.
Interesting.
But it hasn't been very long, so.
And have you run it since you've plugged everything in today, or?
No. So basically, this is just what's in it at the moment as it's come in today. So we'll start it up and we'll show you these fumes.
Go.
Okay, so we'll start it up. We'll have a listen to it, and I'll show you where these fumes are coming out. Okay, so if you listen, you can hear a hissing coming from it, which you can also hear when you're driving. And then right down the back here, where my torch is pointing, so you can get that on camera. Right there, that is blowing gases right out of it, just there. Yeah. So basically, you can see all the soot as well. So you can see all the soot around the back of the engine. So basically that's just blowing all the exhaust fumes out, which is my first protocol. Fix that, and then we can go further if we need to.
Follow us now if you're into classic builds, real garage graft, and the occasional bit of regret.
Okay, so if anyone wants to change this oil pressure switch,
Lovely little green one.
it is not a 5-minute job. I think I've been on this a good hour.
I reckon longer.
Yeah, probably about an hour and a half. So, long story short is, I'm just putting it back together now, but I removed this hose, I removed the DPF pressure sensor and mounting, and then eventually with a little mirror and a 24mm deep socket, that the impact one wouldn't fit, so I had to then find the thinner one. Luckily I had the Blue Point one, and that was just long enough to get in and get onto this, but it was very awkward.
And wasn't it under a cover as well, so you couldn't even see the green?
Yeah, so basically it has heat-proof...
like a plastic shroud.
Yeah, so silver, heat-proof round that, so you can't even see it. So when everyone's kind of saying, oh, it's at the back of the engine, you cannot see it. Okay, so yeah, that is at the back of the cylinder head. Okay, it's in the right-hand side, above the exhaust, really close to the manifold, and then you have to remove the heat wrap that is around it, and then eventually you'll see a little bit of green, and you know you found it. But yeah, that was difficult to find.
Well, we hope that this Workshop Wednesday has helped you. If it has, make sure you hit that bell icon and that thumbs up so that you stay tuned for next week's episode. And yeah, we hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.
Next week's one is fun.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Workshop Wednesday, and today we've got a VW.
Okay, so we'll start it up. We'll have a listen to it, and I'll show you.
I've been walking down the road less traveled.
If anyone wants to get... Okay, so yeah, that is at the back of the cylinder head.
Every step, every fight I face, I keep moving, I find my place through the
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Workshop Wednesday.